you mention voice bilabial plosive anywhere, they write the sound ba. Okay. Then the last parameter, that is manner of articulation. So manner of articulation means the manner through which you have released the sound. That is the manner through which the air is released from the mouth region when you pronounce the word, or when you pronounce the sound rather. So when you pronounce the sound pa, like you have in peak, you notice that the release of air is sudden, and that is why we call it explosive, from the word explosive. It's a plosive sound because it is a sudden release of sound pa, compared to the sound fa, which is voiceless labiodental fricative fa. That's a fricative because the release of air is gradual. Is gradual, not as in pa, which is sudden release. So the gradual release of a sound means that that sound is fricative. Now, that is for manner of articulation. So quickly now, we have two uh, state of the glottis when you produce a sound, and the two state of the glottis are the closed state and open state. Closed state produces voiced sound. Open state produces voiceless sound. So we have voice and voiceless for state of the glottis. Then for place of articulations, we have the following. We have bilabia, we have labiodenta, we have alveolar, we have denta, we have post alveolar. Post alveolar is the point between the alveolar ridge and hard palate, because it's post alveolar. We have some English sound that are produced in that position, post alveolar. Then so we have post alveolar, we have palata, that is the sound that is produced at the hard palate. We have palata sound, we have velar sounds. Velar sounds are the sound that are produced at the velum. Velum is the soft palate, the last part of the roof of your mouth, where the back of your tongue touches to produce some sound. For example, the sound ka, which is in king, is produced at the velum. We call it velar, and it is voiceless velar plosive. It's a plosive because the release of air is sudden, but the place of articulation is the velum, and we call it velar sound. So we have velum. Then the last one for place of articulation, we have the glottal sound. That is the sound that are produced at the glottis. We have only one of that in English language. Uh, that is the sound like you have in how, like you have in any word. Some of the words that begins with letter H. Okay, that's the only glottal sound we have in English language. Now, those are the places of articulation. Then the manner of articulation, we have plosive, we have fricative, we have affricate, we have approximant, then we have lateral sounds, we have retroflex. Now, let me quickly say some things about those ones. For manner of articulation, we have plosive, which means a sound that is released uh, suddenly, like pa, va, ka, ta. Those are plosive. Then we have fricative, the sounds that have their production as gradual production, gradual release of air. That is, uh, please come again, sir, about the types of interference. Now, we'll do that later. Let's finish this discussion. My question about the stress, can I say, who are you? Or can I say, who are you? No, you can only say, who are you? All right, unless you want to emphasize. Okay, there's something we call emphatic stress. In emphatic stress, it is possible for you to emphasize one word among other words. I'm answering this question from Dave Smith. Oh, that can I say, who are you? Or who are you? You cannot say, who are you? Because it is a yes or no question. It should end, sorry, it's a WH question. It should end in falling tone. You can only say the second thing, the second expression there is correct. You can say, who are you? Now, you are emphasizing are in that expression, which is possible. We call it emphatic stress. Like, um, for example, you say, He borrowed my newspaper. He borrowed my newspaper. You emphasize borrowed because you are saying the person did not steal your newspaper. He only borrowed it. So that is emphatic stress. When you emphasize a word among other words in an expression, that's emphatic stress. So if you are uh, trying to emphasize a word, you can say who who are you? Okay. Then the other question here, types of interference, I will discuss that later.
Can we also say person that speaks two languages? That speaks two languages or bilingual.
Okay, can we call a person that speaks two languages bilingual? Yes, that is it now. If you speak two languages, two different languages, you are bilingual. If you speak more than two, you are multilingual. So if you speak only one, you are monolingual. If you are illiterate and speak only Yoruba or Igbo, you are monolingual. Okay, now many of you are waiting for us to discuss the past question. Please, engineer, put the question on the screen. Let's have the past question discussed now.
In that case, what is paralinguistics?
Okay, somebody is asking a question about paralanguage. Paralanguage are uh, the vocal aspect of your expression, that is those sounds you make that are not actually speech sounds. In paralanguage, we mean not what you say, but how you say it or how you say it. So giving prominence to the vocal aspect of your expression is paralanguage.